Hi, welcome to Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. This is episode 51, almost there, of my continuing vlog series of getting my name out there and self promoting my books. And hopefully, people will share this and they will like it or dislike it, whatever, but get my name out there. So, last week I did a Wednesday edition of this vlog. Today is Friday, and I was going to do it tomorrow, but I will be on the road heading to New Jersey to visit the grandkids, visit the kids, and see some of my friends there. Let me tell you, the only thing that keeps me going back up north to New Jersey, because we all know how much I absolutely hate New Jersey, is my family and my friends who are more my family than my friends. So, no, Pinhead Paul will not be taking care of the dogs. It will be Competent Nate, or Nate the Competent. That's what we're going to call him. Nate the Competent, who will be taking care of my puppers. It's absolutely insanely hot outside. It is barely 10 o'clock in the morning, and it is insanely hot. And we'll be doing that for this whole Memorial Day weekend. I will be living in the air conditioning with the grandkids. Let's watch movies. Yes, let's make cookies, whatever, inside the house. Go out early in the morning. And you people know how this works. You go out early in the morning, get everything done in the morning, and about 10, 11 o'clock, you shut down everything. You stay inside the air conditioning and you become one in that cave until late in the afternoon. Well, up north, late in the afternoon. Down south, we noticed that, and we moved here. Up north, late in the afternoon, it cools off. 4 or 5 o'clock, the heat starts to break. Down south, 4 or 5 o'clock is when it really ramps up. That surprised all of us and took a bit of getting used to. Oh, yeah, so we're still recovering. Usually, I don't know if you see in the back of me, usually Bella is sitting there, but today she's at the dentist office getting her teeth done. And it's very stressful for me because I actually have to put her under, do her teeth, see if she needs anything taken out, and then they wake her up. And if she's groggy, they keep her until after 4, 5 o'clock. Yeah, she's my office buddy. Her spot is behind me in the chair. Anyhow, this week has not been writing friendly for me between traveling back and forth to Wilmington and then the dog drama and everything else. And I have spring fever. I'm looking out the window and I'm thinking, I could be outside making things and doing things. And my muse has taken a vacation. Spring for me is terrible. And it was the same when I was a kid in school. I could not handle being inside when the sun was out, it's warm. I have to be outside and I cannot focus on what is in front of me in the computer. I started writing, and like I've said this before, I write in my head before I put it on the paper. Even my main character, Veronica, is in her Audi on her way to Wilmington. I didn't think I'd be able to get Wilmington in there, but I might actually be able to because my character wants to go outside and play. So because of that, and because I have a ton of things to do before I head out tomorrow morning, crack ass dawn. Oh my god. It's only a 7 hour trip, but still all this Memorial Day traffic is going to be sitting on my head. But on the other hand, I get to have decent bagels and pizza that we can't get flavors for down here. My favorite flavor of pizza is white pizza with broccoli, chicken, and garlic. Can't get that here. They haven't started making that here. Not enough Northerners have come down and asking for it. So I get that there. And believe it or not, decent cheesesteak. You can't get a decent cheesesteak outside of Philly unless you're like right at the Philly Jersey border. There are a couple places that try down south, not at all. There is just something to be said about years of experience making the food and getting adjusted to it. Yeah, quite frankly, when I came out from California to New Jersey, no, the cheesesteak made me go, ugh. But then you get accustomed to it and you get used to it and you start saying, oh, maybe some raw onions instead of cooked onions and mushrooms. Oh, yes. And gotta have mayonnaise on it. Oh. And after a while, you get used to it. And you're like, I guess it's with anything. You get used to it and then you start looking at the differences and appreciating what you do like of things that you've used to turn your nose up at. So anyhow, let me ask you guys something. No, I don't expect an answer. My son recently said, "You've got all this time on your hand. Why don't you take a stand on something?" And I thought about it. And I even said, which do I choose? I asked him that, which do I choose? Do I choose women's rights, children's rights, animal rights, environmental issues? There's just so many fronts that we are being attacked and challenged on. Where do you send your energy? And to the point, I become so overwhelmed about the things that are going on out there, police abuse, civil rights abuses, all of these things. Which do I focus on? And I find myself, like I said, so overwhelmed that I'm just hanging on till the next hit to see what comes next. And I've reached that age where these things don't affect me. I've seen too much. I've had 55 years on this planet. Whatever changes I was going to be able to make or make happen are done. I'm not killing time waiting to just die. I'm not. I'm writing. And in my writing, I promote some of the things that I find important: women's rights, women's abuse issues, some environmental, and definitely LGBTQ. These are things that I find, maybe if I keep pushing and maybe if I make it more the norm in the mainstream and show women how to be powerful instead of being stepped on or making excuses. Oh, he only beats me on Tuesdays. Come out with, no, you don't need to accept these excuses. You need to stand up and beat the hell out of whoever is trying to make you subjugated. I do that in my books. I do that on my vlog, obviously. I do that on my Facebook posts. And I, maybe just a little bit here, a little bit there, will make people realize that there shouldn't be a difference between men and women. Women should not overpower men, and men should not overpower women, that we must learn to work together, because the species fails when one or the other is taken out of the equation. So anyway, I'm going to go outside and play. That is this week's issue of Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer. I'm Adina Lev, the writer. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, tell me why. Thumbs down. But share it. I noticed that last week, after I put my 7 followers out there, they did share it. And so thank you guys. And I will be babbling at this computer again next week. Big thumbs up. Y'all be safe out there. Bye.